The Schenectady YMCA, downtown branch. I've been through its doors well over 1,000 times through the years. I first started coming to the YMCA when I was around 11 and began judo classes upstairs in the auxiliary gym. And soon after that, I started with the Shorin karate classes, first in the junior program, and then soon after with the adult classes downstairs. Some of us would come to the exercise room next to the running track, and we would warm up, stretch, and practice our kicks. It is also here, at the age of 12, that I first met the legendary boxing coach, Pep Casillo.
Okay, the YMCA was a very nice experience for any young man. We had the discipline of Sensei Sanders. He was an English boxer who was also very loose, barrel-chested guy, real tough guy, somebody you wouldn't mess with. We call him like Clark Kent, because when he put his suit on, he looked like just a regular guy, an engineer. But when he took his suit off, he was tough. He was all muscle. He was very patient with us. We had the group, George York, Jimmy Wolf, Art McDonald. We all stuck together. We all worked hard together with our good friend David Tanner. And we all grew up. It made men out of us. It taught us discipline, it taught us respect, and it taught us a lot of things in life. It made us, in a lot of ways, who we are. We're in our own little group. The George York, me, David Tanner,
Brother Tom.
Yeah, Tom Tanner. Yeah, Tom. Well, we had our own little group where we just worked out constantly. We loved the martial arts. We were in the Bruce Lee era. We loved every minute of it. It was just a lot of working out and a lot of fun. He kept us humble. He said more than beating people up and showing how tough you are, be a good person. He taught us about being good people and getting along with people peacefully. Those were the values that I remember from working out at the Y with the guys. We learned to be peaceful with people. That's one thing I appreciated. We got along really good. Everybody was we were harmonious. We all had different attitudes. We all came from different backgrounds, different races, different religions. But none of that got in the way of our little brotherhood that we had, the martial arts brotherhood. At the time it was working. I remember Sensei Sanders had us in a group where they would be gang attacked, and you'd be the guy in the middle, and you had to defend yourself. I remember doing a back spinning heel kick on, I forgot the guy's name, but I broke his nose and I didn't mean to. But the spinning heel kick you have no control over. You're spinning up in the air and you're kicking with your other leg. And I got the guy right dead smack in the nose and broke his nose. And I felt bad about it. But it was just something you take in stride.
Did he ever come back?
Yeah, he ended up the teacher there for a while. But I lost track of his name. He's the guy with the beard.
Not Scotty.
No, it wasn't Scotty. I didn't break Scotty's nose.
Yeah, that would have been downright wrong. If you did that.
No, it wasn't Scotty. It was the other guy there. I don't remember.
Not Goldberg.
It might have been.
That's the guy that he actually took over the class.
Yeah, it was Goldberg.
Okay.
Yeah, I broke
He's a tall guy.
Yeah, I broke his. I didn't mean to. And he was cool about it. I broke his nose. We break ribs. I got busted up here and stuff like that.
Now you and George York had an exchange.
Yeah, that was at my house. Me and George York. George swung around and did a blind reverse punch, reverse claw, really. It caught me in the eye, ticked me off, and I came with a barrage of reverse punches in his chest. Mad, I was mad. And he stopped me, red face, he looks at me and said, "Cyril, what are you doing? What are you doing?" I said, "Hey man, you shouldn't have hit me with that blind reverse claw, man. It just ticked me off." That was an exchange we shouldn't have had. I apologize, and we got along real good. I trained real hard in it. I remember watching Bruce Lee movies, how he always say, "Throw your hip into it." And I used to try to take, you taught me some lessons, David Tanner. You taught me to throw the kicks from the ground. Throw the kicks from the ground. You came back with some full contact stuff. And I've learned some things to throw it from the ground and throw all your weight into it. And with that, I think I developed a pretty good, I practiced slow motion side kicks constantly with weights. I'd put a whatever pound weight on my ankle and I'd just do a lot of slow motion side kicks. They work my balance, and by the time you take your weights off, they work your speed. That kick was shooting out. Boom. That would be more like...
Problem is all inside your head, she said to me. The answer is easy if you take it logically. I'd like to help you in your struggle to be free. There must be 50 ways to lose your lover. She said it's really not my habit to intrude. Furthermore, I hope my meaning won't be lost or misconstrued. But I'll repeat myself. At the risk of being cruel, there must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. You just slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, stare. You don't need to be coy, Roy. Just get yourself free. Hop on the bus, Gus. You don't need to discuss much. Just hop off the key, Lee, and get yourself free.
See you again.
When we were through practicing karate, we would come downstairs to the locker room to get ready to go home. It is here that we had great fun discussing martial arts and exchanging the stories that we experienced. It is a sad shame that soon this YMCA will be closed for good. It has helped to mold many young lives. This YMCA has given us, through the years, many opportunities that we never would have had if it wasn't for the fine men who have worked here and volunteered through the years. I am thankful for this YMCA and how it has enriched my life through the years, and for the great men that I have met, my mentors, men like Bill Sanders, boxing coach Pep Casillo, and my corner man and boxing trainer Carl Barbergelat. and Joe Cimino, and many, many others, too numerous to mention. Yes, this Y is closed, but in my memories, it will live on and on.
I took this walk well over 1,000 times.